Callywhackers, 20 feet long.
Welcome back, kids, for another very exciting episode of Hide and Seek on the Learning Channel. Today, we will try to find Link. Can you find where Link is?
Is this Link right here?
Dude, you're supposed to let the viewers at home answer the question.
Oh.
You
I thought I was supposed to answer it after 20 seconds.
No, you idiot, dude. Don't you know how things work? Okay, have you ever watched Dora? You know they let the kids answer at home? They don't answer it in the TV show right away.
Who watches Dora?
Me. Dora is obviously the best show on the earth. Okay, now we need to redo it. I hope you're proud of yourself, idiot. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Skulljet.
And I'm Miss Trusty Sidekick.
And in this episode, we're going to be tackling the next dungeon of the game, Goron Mines, after beating this Goron Elder with our iron boots. So
I'm scared. There's too many Gorons in there.
Yeah, we're going to get ganked here. Oh my god. Look at all these Gorons. Ah! We're going to get owned right here. Holy crap.
I can always stop one at a time.
Yeah, I know, right? We could totally beat them one at a time. We already scaled the mountain full of Gorons, so... Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. Use gang in a Legend of Zelda game. That's such a weird word. It's like a ghetto term. I'm a Goron Elder, little human. I am called Goron. My parents really named me really crappily. I'm really mad at them. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed unless... He said, however, and then he said, unless. So many but words. And smile. Dude, he needs to see a dentist. I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Yes. Dude, Link's not tiny. He works out at the gym, you know, gets a few muscles.
If it's your first time playing, you might not know to put up your iron boots.
Yeah,
when you walk in.
Yeah, so they give you a little bit of leeway time in between when you enter the room and when you actually fight the Goron, so you can actually put on your iron boots in that time. So, but you would need to know that beforehand that you were gonna fight them right as you enter the room. So on your first playthrough, you would basically just get defeated by this guy in an instant.
So you're saying you fell for it?
Yeah, I fell for it, obviously. And we experimented off screen actually, and we tried to beat the Goron without the iron boots, and we found it impossible. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. So if anyone can prove me wrong, that'll be very impressive. But I don't think you can do that unless you hack your Wii or something. Hey, that was really quick victory. We got him.
Yeah, so hooray for luck and rock paper scissors.
I know, right? You know, rock paper scissors is one of those games that I always, as a kid, I always used rock paper scissors to decide like important matters, like who gets the last cookie, rock paper scissors, and I would totally lose because I suck at rock paper scissors.
It's a game of luck. How can you lose?
Well, it's just like dice. Like, you know what's funny is like when you play reverse rock paper scissors. So to win, you lose. And then,
yeah,
and then you actually win, and then you're like, "Hey, I won!" And then the other guy's like, "No, but you lost." It's like
1, 2, 3. Oh yes, Captain Falcon won! Haha! In your face, Snake. Hold on. You specifically changed the rules so that the loser would win. You can't change them back now.
So confusing, but. What's that mark on his head right there? His forehead? That's kind of
his hair.
His hair? That's his hair?
Wait, but then their hair is made out of rock because they're made of rock.
That would feel really
so they have rocky hairs and rocky breasts.
Ew, rocky breasts. Hey, what if you went to an ice cream store and you're like, hey, ice cream man, can you get me a rocky breast ice cream cone? That's disgusting. Rocky hair, that would feel so terrible. But anyway, on that matter, this is the Goron Mines, the second dungeon in the game, and it's actually it's a pretty cool dungeon in my opinion. Not the best one by far, but definitely pretty cool. So it's basically this game's version of the Fire Temple. So
all Zelda games must have a water, fire, and
grass and
light. Forest.
Not light. Light is actually a new one in this one, but. You know, other games have explored light, I don't know what you call it, light aspects of games, like Metroid Prime 2, Light and Dark. That was actually really crappy, though. It was crappily done, so.
How?
I just didn't like Metroid Prime 2 as a whole. It made me dizzy, too. This is a speedrunning trick right here. As you can see, we just rolled into the flame and knocked us right onto the right wall. And basically, you can use that invincibility time to get yourself past the flame. And that's basically a speedrunning trick, so you don't have to get those rusted switches over there with the iron boots. Just, basically for the first one, you want to roll diagonally into it. For this one, you want to roll right into the middle of it. My psychic's not doing it. Dude, The
Right.
middle, right at the.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Yes. do it.
100%?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna die if I don't do it right.
Too bad.
Time to heal up.
Oh, what a chicken. Okay. Yeah, there are plenty of heart. Well,
Give me
not
some
enough.
hearts.
There are
Screw
plenty
I'm
of
stepping on this.
Okay, there are plenty of heart refills in this dungeon, so it's kind of hard to die if you, especially if you're doing a normal run, and at this point you probably have like 5 hearts. So
4.
4.
Don't think you'll have 5.
You might if you get enough heart pieces, but yeah,
Do you actually go looking for them?
yeah, I did.
I never look for heart
Yeah,
pizzas.
that's because you're terrible at this game. Yeah, you totally used a walkthrough. It's so lame. I love playing games without walkthroughs. It makes it so much more satisfying when you actually do something in the game and you're like, hey, I figured that out myself.
Play Metroid Prime 2 and beat it without using a walkthrough.
That's pretty
good luck on that.
I beat Donkey Kong Country 2. Well, I'm about to beat Donkey Kong Country 2 without a walkthrough. Some of the secrets in that game are just impossible to find. I mean, seriously. But I couldn't find something. I will admit it. I actually watched the video walkthrough.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. Donkey Kong Country 2, each level is smaller
Then Donkey Kong Country the original.
than Metroid Prime 2, so it
What
makes
the-
it easier.
Dude, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes doesn't have levels. It has just a big expansive overworld to traverse.
Which is harder to find the 9 keys.
Okay, but I don't care. That's not even a challenge, quote unquote. It's an unfair challenge. You just hide random. Like, okay, what if you in the real world? What if someone told you, "Hey, I'm this guy, this random guy, and I'm gonna hide 9 really small items in this entire world, and I'm gonna scatter them all throughout the world, and you need to find them." That's an unfair challenge. Whereas Donkey Kong Country 2, it's actually fair platforming challenge.
Are we just defending Metroid and Donkey Kong now?
No, I'm not offending Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country is awesome, but I can't say the same for Metroids.
Donkey Kong Country Returns
Was awesome. I thought it was awesome.
You haven't beat that game after like 25
Not
months.
the time attack. That's time attack is just ridiculous.
Did you beat Mirror?
No, not all of them, but I only have a few more levels for that. Anyway, we haven't talked about this dungeon at all. It's pretty funny. This dungeon isn't exactly memorable, but one of the most memorable things about this dungeon is definitely the fact that you can use your iron boots and stick to the ceilings and the walls on these magnetic surfaces. So it's definitely cool. It's probably the most memorable thing about this dungeon. Also the lava at the bottom, I guess you could say.
Well, lava was in every
Yeah.
fire dungeon.
Yeah, but the lava in this game looks really cool. Like, look at it. There's a bunch of ash coming up from the ground. It's really cool. Yeah, once again with the graphical design of this game, definitely really cool.
One thing I hate about the platform I just jumped, you can over jump that. Did have it ever happened to you?
No, I don't think so. I had a relatively easy time with this dungeon. The heart pieces in this dungeon are also pretty easy to find. So.
Okay, you might remember me talking about how after doing a spin attack, right after a jump attack, it does more damage. Well, I'm going to demonstrate it right here. So, if you do this and then spin attack,
No, that was too late.
it doesn't KO. No, I'm not trying to do it.
Oh. You didn't do it there either.
So, it takes 2 times to KO.
Yeah.
Now let's kill another Dodongo.
Yeah, the dongles are pretty easy enemies to perform this on, right? Are they like easier than normal enemies?
Well, they're just the one where it's actually noticeable.
Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go over here, jump. Yeah. Alright, so this is where you do the jump and spin attack right consecutively after each other. You do more damage, so let's see it. You didn't do it right.
Oh yeah, whoops. Hey, get out of my face.
Yeah, see, that's what you're supposed to do. So the spin attack goes right after the jump attack, as opposed to a little lag time in between. We have another Dodongo coming up here. Hopefully, my psychic can do it on the first try and KO. So. Just trying to demonstrate some unique stuff in this game that people wouldn't usually know. So.
I don't get a meld up there.
Dongles look pretty weird in this game. No, you didn't do it right. You're being a bit slow. Here, ready? Yeah, there you go. See, one hit KO. So I don't know exactly how that does more damage.
It's a glitch.
Yeah, it's a glitch, but it's kind of weird. So for this puzzle, basically all you have to do is go over here, pull this out, and basically you're pulling a wall from the other side to get rid of that wall. But then there are spikes on the wall, so you need to hurry up, and otherwise you'll get squished, so. Or you won't make it all together. So. Yeah, this is pretty cool, you know. Atmosphere in this game is really well done. If there's anything that this game does right, it's the atmosphere, especially on Hyrule Field when it's all dark outside. And awesome.
What I feel about this game is it's not like the best Zelda game, but it just looks better.
That's true. I guess you could say that.
Skyward Sword is probably better Zelda game, but it doesn't look as well.
Yeah.
You have to admit, Link does look pretty ugly.
Yeah, in Skyward Sword, his lips are huge. You know, I've been accustomed to how Zelda looks though. Zelda looks pretty cool actually. I think she looks, you know, fine. Before I said in Ocarina of Time 3D Let's Play, I was like, oh, Zelda looks so stupid. She looks so stupid. I don't like it. Now I've grown accustomed to his face. Her face.
His face. Do you think the Twilight Princess one is better?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So here's our second Goron Elder.
Yeah.
Looks pretty stupid in a way.
Yeah, all of these Goron Elders look really stupid. Like, this one has steam coming out of his back. Thought I felt a presence. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I'm one of the 4 Goron Elders. Goromoto is my name. My name is also stupid. I hate my parents. You got a key shard. So basically, the goal of this dungeon is to visit these remaining 3 Goron Elders, and they'll give you key shards, which you can combine the 3 pieces into a boss key. So this is basically what this guy's saying.
Remaining 2 or 3.
Hmm? Oh, no, remaining, like, I meant remaining 3 as a whole. Like,
yeah.
That guy counted as one. So. Hey, there are more hieroglyphs on the wall. Does it say, like, Link is stupid?
Link is stupid. One of his garb stores just like plain text, Link is stupid.
Yeah, right. Like, they would do that. They'd be pretty funny. You know, I wish they would just hide some elaborate, you know, Easter eggs in the game or something.
So, in this chest, we see a little
in
head.
this chest. Pot. Go. In this pot.
In this pot, we see a little thing called Oko. Uko.
A little thing? You're bad at describing things.
What she does is warps you out of the dungeon if you want to take a break or something.
Yeah, so.
Completely useless.
Yeah, really, it is, but it's cool as a... Oh, yeah, that's another speedrunning trick you can do. Normally you would go on the walls with the iron boots, but you can actually go without it. So definitely a lot of speedrunning tricks in this dungeon. So if you want to follow along, go ahead and try. This is also a glitch that we found off screen while practicing. If you okay, let me take a little time to describe it. If you equip your iron boots and you go up, and in the middle of going up, you equip another item.
You overwrite the iron
yeah,
boots.
you overwrite it, and then you'll go up onto the ceiling as if you have the iron boots on, but you don't. So basically you can run around without the iron boots on. So definitely cool. It saves a lot of time. Probably done in many speedruns, but we actually found it ourselves. We didn't ever look at a speedrunner.
Well, I was looking at speedrun and Goron. Mine's like, how did that guy do it so fast?
Oh. Okay, so you were looking, but
I didn't know that you do it like that. I didn't even know that he did that.
Okay, so you didn't know how to, but you just found it by mistake. So pretty cool, definitely. Yeah. So, but you have to get down. If you want to get down again, you have to equip the iron boots, and that'll take you down. So pretty cool.
Doesn't save time in like some situations.
Oh yeah. If it's like just a little distance, then you really wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get by a game like really quickly, so you don't bother to do elaborate stuff. So.
And that magnetic ceiling is probably the most memorable part of Twilight Princess for how annoying that is.
This one?
That one.
Oh, the one in the before.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that one takes a long time to traverse just because the iron boots are so slow. But this is the main hub of the dungeon, and I believe it was on the box art, right? This room.
No.
Was it? Oh. Well, I always remembered this room. Just I don't know why I found it cool or anything, but this room with giant magnetic crane, you go on top of it, it moves. I always found it really cool.
I'll tell you which one when we get to it. The one that's on the box art.
Oh.
You know, sometimes when you look at a box and you never played the game, you see an image, but then when you play it and then you look back at it, it seems so different.
Yep. Just like trailers, how you watch trailers and you're like, hey, this game looks pretty cool, but then you actually play the real game and you're like, hey, that wasn't in this game. You know, they changed this, they changed that.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, you looked at the same area and you play it in a game, and you thought it looked different before.
No.
That happened to me with box art. I thought this looks like a very like red carpet area, but then it's the floor, which is made out of red stone and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that can happen. So. Anyway, so today, oh, you almost died there. Well, actually, in the water, when it gets to red, do you actually die like right away, or do you lose hearts gradually?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I never want to try.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a game over or anything yet. You know, basically it's because, you know, these dungeons are fairly easy. Even with, you know, 3 hearts, it's really
And there's just so many barrels around the side.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of heart refills, so it's really not that hard. Hey, so my sidekick's doing this glitch again. Yeah, so awesome.
Extremely easy to perform too.
Yeah, it's one of those glitches that you can, you know, use to your advantage. It's not that hard to pull off. Unlike the glitch we pulled off in part 4, Sexy Naughty Glitches.
That one, I was very good at one point.
Probably you can probably never do it again. You really don't want to do it again.
I might do it again sometime, and do a Master Sword glitch too. Jump. Iron boots. Switch.
That's another cool part of this dungeon. Yeah, as a whole, in my opinion, this dungeon, it's not exactly the most memorable one, but I love the magnetic parts of this dungeon. It's really cool. I've said cool so many times, I should stop saying it. Jump in the middle of the cutscene, awesome. Yeah. Alright, so this is our first introduction to Beamos right here. Beamos in this game are pretty cool. You know, I said cool again, but I don't know what else to say. Yeah, so these guys just rotate around, being blocks and everything. They can't really do much else, and you just snipe them in the head with an arrow, but we don't have that yet. So yeah, Beamos are definitely one of those really awesome enemies in Legend of Zelda.
One good thing is they don't have 100% accuracy.
Yeah. Like, okay, Super Mario Galaxy 2, those green, blue Octorok-like enemies, they have the best aim ever. I don't know how they program such aim. And the green ones, they shoot two rocks, so if they miss the first one, they can just get you with the second one. It's so cheap. Those guys have such good accuracy. They just predict where you go and they destroy you. Anyway, I'm looking for... this episode's getting a bit up there in time. I'm trying to look for a place to stop. Is this good? Is this a good place?
Stop right in front of the door.
Alright, that's a wonderful place to stop off. So right in front of the Beamos. So in the next episode, we're gonna be... Yeah, we didn't really talk much about it. I don't know. It felt like such a short episode to me, but anyway, the next episode we're going to just continue in the Goron mine. So this has been me, Goldjet,
and I'm Miss Trusty Sidekick,
and we're gonna be signing off. So until then, see you next flight.